This is a perfectionist's nightmare. Oh my goodness, I don't know what it is, this trait, this gene, I don't know how I inherited this, I don't like it. And usually I fight against it, but this time I let it win. And I kind of regret it, I really do, but actually it worked out for the best. So here I am making our raw honey and oat milk soap bar. It's one of our most popular right now. I believe it's the #1 most popular, but I gotta double check on that. Anyway, so the first thing I have to do is I have to make the little bumblebees and the little honeycomb that goes inside of each of the soaps, and then I make it clear, you'll see. But pause for this amazingly satisfying soap pull, rip, whatever you want to call that. Amazing. Anyway, so once I got those done, I had to pull them out of the mold. And what happens here, again, here's where this soap really tries my perfectionist gene. Okay, you can see that I'm taking some and I'm putting them to the side, and some of them I'm throwing in that little bowl over there. Quick pause for another satisfying ripping of soap off of the surface, whatever you want to call that. So you can see that in the bowl there, I'm putting all of the reject soaps. So every time I do this, there are sometimes soaps that come out with air bubbles and it just doesn't look perfect enough. And maybe I should just let it go, but I keep thinking, no, for the customers, it's gotta be cute, it's gotta be perfect. And it has a tiny little air bubble, probably nobody would notice, but to me, I'm like, no, must redo. Makes the process like 10 times longer, but you know, I gotta fight this. I don't know what it is, but then it gets worse. I started doing this. I started doing this part, and then, you know, the ones that came out perfect enough, I was like, okay, cool. I started putting them into the soaps. Here are the honeycomb and then the little bumblebees I put in each soap. And first, of course, I did that oat milk bottom of the soap with some oats. And now it's time for the clear top. This is where things got really interesting. So I had previously bought this other type of dye, and it was just a little bit more yellow. So when I was making this one, I noticed the color was off. Immediately I noticed something was off, but I was like, no, this still looks like honey. It still looks beautiful. It still looks amazing. And yes, it does. But that evil little perfectionist inside was like, no, something's wrong. I can't let this be. And let me tell you, I don't know, but as soon as I looked at it when it was done, I was like, no, this is too yellow. I mean, too orange. It's usually a little bit more yellow, like literally a shade more yellow, but for some reason I was panicking about it. I don't know. But anyway, I ended up cutting these up and using them as samples. So I just gave everybody a little sample of it. Ended up working out pretty okay, but how do you fight the perfectionist in you? Because I really need some help with it.